Mr. Pancho is famous. Treat time for Mr. Pancho. Mr. Pancho loves his treats. His favorite treat, right there. That's the kind Pancho likes. Mr. Pancho loves his treats. Ain't that right, Mr. Pancho? 'Cause he's famous. Mr. Pancho, he's famous. Come on, give him that Hollywood smile, Pancho. There you go. He is Mr. Pancho. And Mr. Pancho likes his treats. And he is famous. Mr. Pancho is. Mr. Pancho is famous. All right, Mr. Pancho, you had your treats now. When are you going to put on a show for us? Pancho thinks he can play that there guitar right over there. The same one that was playing earlier. Mr. Pancho's he believes he can play that guitar. Mr. Pancho, I ain't so sure. I really ain't so sure that you can do that, Mr. Pancho. But I will give you that. You are famous. There is no doubt you famous. Mr. Pancho, are you looking for some more treats? Mr. Pancho is always looking for more treats because he's a famous cat. Mr. Pancho. Mr. Pancho? Mr. Pancho. Mr. Pancho's famous. He hangs around the studio of a famous musician because famous cats and famous people go together. And famous treats always for Pancho. Mr. Pancho, are you going to look over here? Ooh, Mr. Pancho sees something over there. What is it, Mr. Pancho? You're famous. Look at those beautiful spots. Such a famous cat. Mr. Pancho, would you please turn around and show the audience your handsome face? Mr. Pancho has decided he's going to take it easy. Mr. Pancho, you know there's a price to pay to be famous. But Mr. Pancho is willing to pay that price because Mr. Pancho is famous. The world's most famous cat is Mr. Pancho. He's Mr. Pancho. And don't you forget it.